Assalamualaikum students. Today we are going to start micronutrient. In our previous lectures, we already discussed macronutrient in detail. So today we start micronutrient in which we will discuss calcium, phosphorus, their food sources, toxicity, deficiencies, absorption, role of minerals. A mineral is basically inorganic element non-carbon containing, and it is necessary for body to build tissues, regulating the body functions, body fluid. Minerals are not providing energy but play a crucial role in body regulation, body regulators, or if the abnormal amount of mineral or abnormal concentration of the mineral, then it is causes the different disorders. Minerals are found in water or in unprocessed food with protein, fat, and carbohydrate. And human basically obtain minerals by eating plants or different other foods. Mostly high processed or the refined product contain no mineral. Minerals help in regulating the different body functions including circulation, respiration, digestion and elimination. Two type of the nutrient, macronutrient and micronutrient. Like nutrient, we classify into two categories. Mineral is also classified into two categories: macro minerals and micro minerals. Macro minerals are those minerals that require in large amount. They are require 100 mg or more than 100 mg per day. And micro minerals or the trace minerals that require in less than 100 mg per day. An example of the macro or major minerals are calcium, phosphorus, and the example of the micro minerals are copper, iron. Role of mineral or functions of minerals. Basically calcium is work or combined with phosphorus is a component of the bones teeth, giving them strength in bones. Mostly calcium is stored, and, and calcium is required for normal muscle and nerve action, blood clotting, heart function, cell metabolism. Human body contains more calcium than other any mineral. 99% of the calcium is present in skeleton and teeth. 1% of the calcium is present in blood. When in blood, the low level of the calcium, then parathyroid gland that release the hormones that tells or indicates the kidney to recover the calcium before its excretion. So, and the working of the calcium is with vitamin D that release the calcium from the bones, and when continuously low intake of the calcium, it causes to become the bones more weaker and start the process of the osteoporosis. If the blood calcium level is high, then osteoblast, the bone making cells that makes the bone, and the osteoclast that break down the bones. When low level of the calcium, the function of the osteoclast bone breaking cell or that break down the bones. When high level of the calcium in blood, then the function or the activation of the osteoblast, it will be increases, and that increases the bone mass. Basically, osteoblast will increases the bone mass. During the growth, osteoblast will make more bone mass or if the woman or in female balanced diet or enough amount of the calcium, phosphorus and vitamin D consumption intake is according to their RDA or according to their requirement, then it will be help to maintain the bone mass. After menopause, due to absence of the hormone estrogen, the bones become the weaker or the start the process osteoporosis. So before the menopause, the women should be maintain their calcium, phosphorus or calcium, vitamin D level or intake according to their requirements. Absorption of the calcium absorption start in small intestine, mostly occur in the upper end of the small intestine and decreases in the lower end of the small intestine due to the acidic pH. And vitamin D help in or regulate the absorption of the calcium in a small intestine. If the low level of the vitamin D, it help it affect or reduce the absorption of the calcium. Various factors that affect the calcium absorption, in which low level of the vitamin D, fat malabsorption, high intake of the fiber, phosphorus, almost 20 to 30% of the calcium is absorbed that we take in diet during the infancy or pregnancy growth period. The calcium requirement is increases, and almost 75% of the calcium is absorbed. Calcium deficiency and toxicity. If the low intake of the calcium in children, then rickets in adult, osteomalacia in which bones become the softer, tetany is also common if the deficiency of the calcium in which affected the muscle movement. If the overconsumption of the calcium, then it maybe causes the constipation, affect the absorption of iron, zinc, and causes the kidney stones. कैल्शियम, अगर कैल्शियम का लेवल ब्लड में कम है तो जो पैराथायरॉयड हार्मोन है वो एक्टिव होगा, और वो देन किडनी को सिग्नल्स देता है कि वो जो किडनी एक्सक्रीशन कर रही है कैल्शियम की उसको स्टॉप करे, और विटामिन डी एक्टिवेट होगा और वो रिलीज़ करेगा कैल्शियम को बोन से। और जब कैल्शियम का लेवल कम होता है, कैल्शियम का लेवल ब्लड में जो है वो हाई होता है, तो उसमें जो ये फंक्शन है ये ऑपोजिट आ जाएगा और वो स्टॉप कर देगा बोन से रिलीज़ करना कैल्शियम। और उसके अलावा जो उसकी एक्सक्रीशन होगी यूरिन में उसको ज़्यादा करेगा कि जो ब्लड लेवल है कैल्शियम के वो मेंटेन हो जाए। इसी तरह जो मेन फंक्शन जैसे मसल्स के, नर्व और हार्ट फंक्शन, इन सब में जो है फंक्शंस में कैल्शियम जो है मेन रोल या क्रूशल रोल प्ले करता है। और इसके अलावा कैल्शियम की जो अब्जॉर्प्शन है वो विद इन एज या ड्यूरिंग डिफरेंट फेजेस ऑफ लाइफ जो है वो इंक्रीज या डिक्रीज होती है। फॉर एग्जांपल